Good morning. My name is Nicole Patton-Terry, and I'm joining you from Florida State University and the Florida Center for Reading Research. I'm joined by my colleagues, Dr. Carla Wood and Dr. Jenny Root, and together we lead 3 leadership personnel preparation programs at Florida State University, each focused on preparing doctoral students who will enter into academic faculty positions to train teachers and clinicians and other educators to work effectively with students with disabilities. We are presenting today about our shared approach to developing scholars who will be resourceful, independent, and responsible stewards of their discipline. To do so, we have formed an interdisciplinary intellectual community that is supported by the Florida Center for Reading Research. The community is supported by the Florida Center for Reading Research because all 3 faculty are affiliated with this interdisciplinary center that takes a multi and transdisciplinary approach to understanding how reading develops, is assessed, and is provided in instruction and or intervention from birth through adulthood across the lifespan. Each of our faculty are interested in issues that support educators and other practitioners to use effective practices with students with disabilities. Thus, we leverage this existing resource to prepare our scholars in the leadership personnel programs. To do so, as you can see in the figure in the middle of our poster, we hope to develop deep disciplinary and interdisciplinary knowledge in our scholars so that they're able to communicate evidence-based practices to support preschool through 12th grade learners. We also expect that our scholars are able to conduct innovative research to advance the field and provide leadership and service to their profession and their community. Doing so means that they must be engaged in an interdisciplinary intellectual community that includes scholars, faculty, and students across reading education, special education, communication sciences and disorders, and psychology. Together, our scholars in their first year have begun to develop deep disciplinary knowledge as well as knowledge about their academic profession itself. Doing so required that we join together to provide weekly pro-seminars, an ongoing colloquia series, and shared coursework and shared research opportunities for our students. As you will see from our poster, one of the key takeaways from this approach during this first year was that having a shared interdisciplinary intellectual community was able to support both faculty and students as they navigated the challenges presented by the global COVID-19 pandemic. Student feedback indicates that students felt a sense of belonging despite being in remote and hybrid and virtual settings with their peers and with other faculty. However, one unintended consequence of this virtual format and joint opportunities was what we refer to as a water hose effect. That is, students reported feeling overwhelmed by having just too many opportunities. They found it difficult to schedule accordingly with so many competing opportunities. They also found it difficult to digest all of the information that they were receiving while also taking on coursework and taking on new ways of working and being as doctoral students. So moving forward, the faculty will adjust the content and schedules of their joint activities to improve the student experience. We encourage you to review our poster, and should you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or any of our colleagues about our 3 leadership personnel preparation programs, which are Reading Disabilities and Dyslexia Research, which we refer to as R2D2, Leadership in Language and Literacy, which we refer to as L, and research-based academic interventions for students with extensive support needs, which we refer to as RAISE. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the conference.